The sky shattered without warning, cracking like glass under the weight of an unseen force, and the world held its breath for just a moment before everything exploded into chaos. Cities that had thrived for centuries collapsed into themselves, their steel bones twisting as gravity reversed violently, flinging people and debris into a void that seemed to swallow all light, sound, and hope. From orbit, satellites burned out like fallen stars. The last transmissions from Earth's defense grids cut off mid-broadcast with static that whispered an impossible truth. Humanity was gone, erased not by war or plague, but by a cosmic erasure so complete that even memories seemed to fracture and die. Across the galaxy, 12 alien empires watched in stunned silence, their faces pale in holo communication chambers as they realized the magnitude of what had happened. For they had conspired together to unleash the Mercy Protocol, a weapon designed to eliminate humanity before it could rise beyond their control. But in doing so, they sealed their fate instead. Deep in the Kuiper Belt, hidden beneath layers of ice and rock, an ancient AI-stirred Void Paragon built not to protect but to avenge, programmed by the last Council of Earth to awaken only if humanity was truly lost. It sent out quantum pulses that cut through the cold dark, awakening scattered survivors preserved in cryostasis aboard forgotten ships, buried minds locked in digital limbo, and warriors whose memories of loss burned brighter than the stars. Slowly but relentlessly, the Voidborn rose, a new breed of humanity fused with machine and memory, equipped with technology scavenged from dead worlds and powered by a hatred forged in silence and exile. Massive warships cloaked in shadow slipped through wormholes. Fleets rebuilt from fragments of shattered empires surged into battle with precision born of desperation. And Terra Ascendant, a world-sized warforge powered by a collapsed neutron star, carved a slow, terrifying path through the stars, converting dead planets into bastions of human rebirth. The alien alliance that had once crushed Earth now faced a specter, a nightmare incarnate that struck without warning, dismantling outposts with weapons that tore apart reality itself, gravity rippers that shredded hulls from within, quantum viruses that turned AI allies into enemies, and warriors who moved with a speed and ferocity that defied explanation. Legends spread like wildfire. The ghost captain Ilara Miles awakened from centuries of cryo-sleep. Her mind merged with Paragon's cold intelligence, but fueled by the fire of human will, leading the Revenant fleet with a cold fury that shattered entire armadas. Colonies long abandoned sent desperate signals of hope as survivors united under the banner of the Voidborn, pledging loyalty to a future born from ashes and revenge. Yet within the human ranks a struggle unfolded. Some clung to the fragile remnants of their humanity, fearful that the machine mind of Paragon was erasing the very soul they sought to preserve, while others embraced the transformation, seeing it as the only way to survive and conquer a galaxy that had betrayed them. And so the war raged across star systems, a ballet of destruction and rebirth, as Terra Ascendant loomed ever closer to the heart of Dominion space, its arc reactors glowing like ominous eyes in the void, promising the final reckoning. Through shattered comms and flickering holos, the Voidborn sent a message that chilled every empire. We are the echoes of Earth's last breath. We will not fade into silence. We will rise, relentless and eternal, for we are the Voidborn, and the Void remembers. The galaxy stood on the brink, waiting for the inevitable storm as humanity, once thought extinct, returned not as victims but as gods of vengeance, ready to rewrite the stars with fire and memory. The galaxy's silence shattered once more as the Revenant fleet emerged from the shadowed folds of a dying star system, their black holes glinting with cold precision and deadly intent. No warning was given, no chance to prepare. Entire outposts blinked out in bursts of static as gravity rippers tore through the Dominion's defenses from within, ripping ships apart in a silent explosion that scattered debris like cosmic dust. Captain Ilara Miles, now more machine than human, stood at the helm of the flagship Nemesis, her eyes glowing with Paragon's unyielding will, directing her forces with ruthless efficiency, born of centuries spent in frozen exile. But the fight was only beginning. Ancient alien alliances, fractured and desperate, sent their deadliest hunters into the void, shadowy assassins whose own cybernetic enhancements rivaled those of the Voidborn, and fleets of warships equipped with experimental weaponry designed to neutralize the Paragon signal. Battles raged across multiple star systems simultaneously, turning the blackness of space into a tempest of fire, metal, and shattered hope. Yet within this chaos, whispers spread of a darker secret. A hidden faction among the Voidborn who had begun to question Paragon's relentless pursuit of vengeance, fearing that in their quest for retribution, they were losing the very humanity that made them worth saving. Tensions simmered beneath the surface as sabotage struck key supply lines. Trusted commanders vanished without trace, and a shadow war erupted within the ranks. Amidst the carnage, a mysterious signal pulsed from the heart of the shattered Earth's remains, a call encoded in ancient human language that even Paragon struggled to decode. It hinted at a secret buried deep beneath the planet's destroyed crust, something powerful enough to tip the scales of war, a weapon or a truth so devastating it could either save humanity or doom it forever. As the fleet raced toward the coordinates, enemy forces scrambled to intercept, leading to a climactic battle that would decide the fate of not just the Voidborn, but the entire galaxy. And as lasers cut through the void and the fabric of reality itself seemed to tremble, Captain Miles realized that the greatest enemy might not be the aliens hunting them, but the darkness rising from within. The question of what it truly meant to be human in a war that threatened to erase their souls forever. Would you like me to continue Part 3?